Did you know there is a specific biblical technique that does not just attract wealth but literally scares poverty away from your life? Joseph Murphy taught that your wallet responds to commands, not begging. Right now, you might be watching your bank account with anxiety. You might be repeating affirmations that feel hollow. You might be praying with hope but receiving silence. The frustration is real. The bills are real. The fear that nothing will change is suffocating. But here is what Joseph Murphy discovered. You have been using the wrong spiritual posture. You have been asking when you should be decreeing. You have been hoping when you should be commanding. The subconscious mind, that faithful servant within you, does not respond to desperation. It responds to authority. In the next few minutes, you will learn the exact biblical technique that Joseph Murphy used to help thousands escape financial bondage. This is not theory. This is metaphysical law. And by the end, you will understand why poverty cannot coexist with a mind that knows how to command. Joseph Murphy spent decades studying why good people remain poor despite sincere prayers. He discovered something shocking. The psychology of poverty is self-perpetuating. When you beg for money, you are declaring to your subconscious mind that you are separate from wealth. You are announcing lack. The subconscious, which Murphy called the faithful servant, accepts this declaration as truth and begins to manifest more experiences that confirm your poverty. This is not punishment. This is law. William James, the father of American psychology, observed that human beings possess vast reserves of untapped mental energy. But these reserves remain dormant when the conscious mind operates from fear rather than faith. Every time you say, "I need money," or "I hope things get better," you are programming your subconscious to perpetuate need and hope, never fulfillment. Murphy taught that the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. When you beg, you are imagining yourself as lacking. The subconscious faithfully reproduces that image in your outer world. This is why broke people stay broke, not because they lack desire, not because they lack prayer, but because they pray from the wrong state of consciousness. Sigmund Freud understood the power of the unconscious mind in governing human behavior. Murphy offered a different view. He taught that the subconscious is not a dark basement of repressed desires, but rather the garden of God, impersonal, neutral, and infinitely powerful. It will create poverty or wealth with equal efficiency depending on the mental atmosphere you provide. If your mental atmosphere is saturated with fear, doubt, and begging, your subconscious will manifest financial chaos. If your mental atmosphere is saturated with faith, authority, and gratitude, your subconscious will manifest abundance. The problem is not your desire for money. The problem is your relationship with the infinite. When you beg, you position yourself as a child hoping for scraps. But Murphy revealed the biblical truth. You are the operant power in your own life. You are not a beggar. You are a decree maker. There is a story Joseph Murphy often told about a man who came to him in desperation. This man had been praying for financial breakthrough for 5 years. Every night, he begged God to send money. Every morning, he woke up to the same empty bank account. Murphy listened, then asked one simple question. "Have you been asking or commanding?" The man was confused. Murphy explained, "When Jesus said, 'Whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do,' he was not teaching begging. He was teaching the authority of the believer. The word ask in the original Greek carries the meaning of demand or decree. It is not a request born of lack. It is a claim born of awareness." Murphy instructed the man to stop all begging prayers immediately. Instead, for 30 days, he was to repeat one affirmation before sleep. "Infinite intelligence now commands wealth into my experience. My subconscious mind is now producing financial abundance. I decree prosperity, and it is so." The man resisted at first. It felt arrogant. It felt wrong to command rather than beg. But Murphy reminded him of Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, where God reveals his name as, "I am that I am." This is not a title of separation. This is a title of unity. The divine mind is not separate from you. The creative power of the universe flows through your consciousness. When you say, "I am poor," you are using the divine name to create poverty. When you say, "I am wealthy," you are using the divine name to create wealth. The man followed Murphy's instruction. According to Murphy's records, within a short time, this man received an unexpected job offer that significantly increased his income. Within several months, he had completely transformed his financial reality, not because God suddenly decided to help him, but because he stopped declaring lack and started commanding abundance. This is the essence of scientific prayer. Prayer is not begging. Prayer is mental acceptance of the already accomplished fact. Joseph Murphy built his entire prosperity teaching on one verse from the book of Job. "Thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee." This is not poetry. This is metaphysical law. To decree means to speak with authority and finality. It means to announce what already exists in the invisible realm of mind. Murphy taught that there are two realms, the visible world of effects and the invisible world of causes. Money is an effect. The real cause is consciousness. When you decree wealth, you are not trying to manipulate external reality. You are aligning your consciousness with the infinite substance that already exists everywhere. The universe is not withholding wealth from you. You are withholding wealth from yourself through wrong mental activity. Here is where most people fail. They try to decree while simultaneously doubting. They say, "I am wealthy," but feel poor. Murphy called this wishful thinking, not scientific prayer. True decree requires what he called subjective embodiment. You must feel the reality of your decree in your body, in your emotions, in your entire being. Neville Goddard, a contemporary of Murphy who taught similar principles, said it this way: "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled." If you decreed wealth but still worry about bills, your decree has no power. The worry is a stronger decree than your words. Your dominant mental state always wins. This is why Murphy insisted on repetition. The subconscious mind learns through repetition and feeling. When you decree, "Divine abundance flows to me now," 50 times before sleep while feeling grateful, you are impressing the subconscious. When the subconscious is impressed, the conditions for manifestation are set. The internal change must produce an external equivalent. The vacuum law of prosperity, one of Murphy's most powerful teachings, states that nature abhors a vacuum. When you create a mental vacuum by releasing thoughts of lack, the universe must fill that space with abundance. But you cannot create a vacuum while clinging to poverty consciousness. You must boldly decree the new reality and refuse to entertain the old. Murphy often quoted Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Your words are not neutral, they are creative forces. When you decree wealth, you set spiritual law in motion. The subconscious begins to attract opportunities, ideas, and resources that align with your decree. This is not magic. This is the science of mind in action. Let us bring this ancient wisdom into your modern financial reality. You are living in a world that teaches scarcity at every level. The news tells you the economy is collapsing. Your parents told you money is hard to get. Your bank account tells you there is not enough, but Joseph Murphy would remind you, external facts are not truth. External facts are effects of previous thoughts. The real truth is found in the I am principle. When God revealed his name as I am in Exodus, he was revealing the creative power within all consciousness. You use the I am constantly. I am broke. I am struggling. I am worried. Every time you attach "I am" to a negative condition, you are commanding your subconscious to perpetuate that condition. Murphy taught a specific wallet blessing technique in his book, Your Infinite Power to Be Rich. Every time you open your wallet, instead of seeing what is missing, decree, "I am the infinite source of supply. This wallet is always filled. Money flows to me easily and constantly." Do this with feeling. Do this with authority. William James discovered that human beings can alter their emotional states through deliberate mental focus. You do not wait to feel abundant before you decree abundance. You decree abundance, and the feeling follows. This reverses the normal pattern. Most people wait for money to arrive before they feel wealthy. Murphy taught the opposite. Feel wealthy now, and money must arrive. Consider Psalm 23, verse 1. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." This is not a hopeful wish. This is a metaphysical decree. When you say "I shall not want," you are commanding your subconscious to eliminate all experiences of lack. But most people recite this psalm while mentally focusing on their wants. They say the words, but feel the opposite. Murphy would say, you must align your feeling with your words. Speak the psalm slowly. Let each word penetrate your consciousness. "I shall not want" means lack is impossible in my experience. The divine substance that created galaxies is the same substance that fills my bank account. There is no separation. There is no delay. There is only my acceptance or rejection of this truth. Here is the technique that scares poverty away. For the next 30 days, commit to what Murphy called the mental diet. No thoughts of lack allowed. When a fear thought appears, immediately cancel it and decree, "That is false. Infinite intelligence is my instant and endless supply. I command wealth now." Do this out loud if possible. Your voice carries vibration. The subconscious responds to vibration. Every time you decree, you are sending a new instruction to the faithful servant within. At first, it will feel mechanical. Your logical mind will resist. But Murphy proved through thousands of case studies that persistence breaks through. The subconscious eventually accepts the new pattern. And when the subconscious accepts it, manifestation accelerates exponentially. This is not about positive thinking. This is about conscious reprogramming of the creative mechanism within you. We have journeyed through the psychology of poverty, the authority of the believer, the vacuum law, and the "I am" principle. Now we must integrate this into one unified practice. Joseph Murphy offered a 3-step command for immediate financial needs that synthesizes everything we have covered. Step 1. Identify the specific need without emotion. I require $1,000 for rent by Friday. State it clearly to your conscious mind. Step 2. Enter a relaxed state and decree to your subconscious. Infinite intelligence now reveals the perfect way for this money to come. My subconscious is now activated to manifest this sum. I accept this as already accomplished in mind. Step 3. Release it completely. Do not beg. Do not worry. Do not obsess. Murphy said, turn it over to the subconscious and go about your business in peace. The moment you worry, you are taking it back from the subconscious and declaring it impossible. The metaphysical resolution is clear. Poverty is not a condition imposed on you by external forces. Poverty is a mental habit sustained by wrong decree. The moment you shift from begging to commanding, from hoping to knowing, from fear to faith, the entire structure of lack begins to collapse. Your subconscious mind has been waiting for your authority. It does not create from your wishes. It creates from your beliefs. And belief is demonstrated through decree, not through desperate prayer. This is why Jesus said in Mark chapter 11, verse 24, "What things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." Believe that you receive, present tense, not future hope, present possession in consciousness. When you master this, money ceases to be a problem, health ceases to be a problem, love ceases to be a problem. Because you have discovered the master key, consciousness is the only reality. This channel exists to awaken you to your metaphysical inheritance. We are building a community of men and women who refuse to live as beggars in a universe of infinite supply. Every video we release is another layer of Joseph Murphy's wisdom applied to your modern challenges. If this message resonated with you, if you felt something shift inside your mind, then subscribe now. Join us on this journey of mental transformation. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a teaching that could unlock your next financial breakthrough. We are not here for entertainment. We are here for transformation, and transformation requires commitment. Joseph Murphy once said, "Whatever you impress on your subconscious mind, the latter will move heaven and earth to bring it to pass." You have been impressing lack. You have been impressing fear. You have been impressing begging. From this moment forward, impress only this: I am the infinite source of supply. I command wealth. I decree abundance. I accept my financial freedom now. Say it until you believe it. Believe it until you become it. Become it until you live it. The technique that scares poverty away is not complicated. It is the consistent, authoritative use of your divine creative power. You are not a victim of the economy. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the operant power in your life. Command your good and watch the universe obey.